Yeah, I think that's it. I think the last thing that I care about talking about is the opening theme, which I'm gonna be honest, I have not heard really yet. I'm gonna be honest, I heard like the first 5 seconds, and I was like, I don't know how to feel about this. If you don't know, this is the snippet of the opening version for the main theme for Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. So let's give it a chance. It's supposed to be by the lead singer of a band named Busted, which I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what that is, like at all. Like I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend like I know. But you know, I'm gonna give this an honest listen, an honest chance, and we'll talk about it. So let's go. Yeah, James Bourne of Busted. And it's by Takahiro Kai. Okay, I don't. The name doesn't look familiar with me, so this seems like a new one. Yep. Okay. Jesus. Yep, and Eggman dies. Okay. Yep, this is the game where everyone dies. All the Sonic character dies. This is, believe it or not, if you guys didn't know, the opening to Sonic CrossWorlds is actually what kind of happened after Sonic 06, where they like kind of like killed every character that wasn't Sonic, and like we just pretended they didn't exist and we were ashamed of them. Remember that? I would I would I would I would very much I would prefer not to go back to that personally. I like us accepted who we are. Anyway, those lyrics are ass, dude. Like holy shit, those lyrics are ass. Like the chorus, but I'll be honest. I'll be honest. Overall, the song I like it. I kind of vibe with it a bit. Now, it comes off as being like a colors slash what is the song? What is the song? What is the song I'm thinking of? What's the song I'm thinking of? I think it's hold on. Well, hey, I'm gonna say the name of a game that you probably haven't thought about in a long time. So in Team Sonic Racing, like it doesn't feel like a different thing. It feels like more of the same. I got it. I got it. Yeah, was it Whale Lagoon? Yeah, no, it's that's Sonic. That's Sonic Heroes. Lost Palace is also. Yeah, here we go. Like you know, it's kind of like it's kind of like the Lost Palace with lyrics, you know, which is like it's fine. It's kind of like one of those like I'm not wowed by it. That part's a little disappointing, but it's like it's fine. Like the instrumental itself is perfectly good. The lyrics though. let's let's just take a look at the lyrics. Let's It doesn't help that I don't remember the song's name. What's the name of this song? Cross the Worlds. So, traveling so fast. This is the future or the past. Not stepping anyone. Not stepping anyone. Watch me grab up all the rings now. Zooming past them. I got rings. What? Guys. Okay, no, maybe it's just to grab those golden rings. So this is the third time we've mentioned rings. Those things will make your engine sing better than everyone. But yeah, it's like this new gadget got him going wild. So, off the bat, my first problem with these lyrics is that they're very heavy-handed. Like it's very heavy-handed. With the whole, we're getting rings. Oh wow! Watch me grab the rings. Oh, I got the rings. You know that the golden rings make my engine sing because we got the rings. The rings make you sing. It's the most stupidest shit. Like, okay. I'm trying not to be rude. It's just a very poor lyric. It's very poor. Objectively, it's poor. I would say that. Because it's like, it's not clever. It's not insightful in any way. And it's like, it's not because it's corny. It comes off as being, I don't want to say lazy. That's the thing. I'm very hesitant about saying stuff is lazy. But it's not, they could have done better. They could have done a lot better. And then he was like, here we go, time to go, here we go. Fast like, whoa, here we go, out of control. Got no doubt that I put in the work. I got my power. I'm going berserk. Crazy locations out of my work. I'm number one, that's for sure. Like, this is fine. It's the chorus, though. The chorus, though, is like, I'm not going to lie. That was my first time listening to the chorus, and that was kind of grating. I'm just, like, again, I'm trying to be fair and honest. The instrumental is fine, but like, Wait. Sorry, I just blew past something. Set your goals, steal their souls. Oh, that's funny. I don't know why. But it's just really, that makes me cringe. The steal their souls line just kind of like, I don't know, man. I feel like the only way I could properly explain it is if I were to make better lyrics. The problem is I'm not a lyricist. Anyway, the chorus, let me listen to it again, because maybe I'm overreacting. Another reference of rings. Yeah, no, exactly. You're right, Goku Black. Like, these people seem to think simply rhyming is the way to go. Rhymes on everything. Also, sorry, have I ever listened to the band Linkin Park? I have. I've listened to a few songs. I've heard the super popular ones, like the ones that everyone knows. But I haven't really dug into the discography much. So, like, if you were to ask me any fun facts about Linkin Park, I wouldn't do it. But the problem is like the rapping's absolutely garbage. Like, the raps are garbage. Because the cadence is like, it's not trying to flow with the song. It's trying to cram the sentence in. Like, across the world, I'm going crazy. Hey, time to go. Now starting off the show. Open the gate. I'm looking great. Like, I'm looking great on the scenic road. Like, it's not even that kind of rock rap that it's doing. It's just trying to cram all of the themes into, like, all of the sentences into one. And like you said, it's just trying to rhyme for the sake of rhyming. It is not trying to be thematic. Like, okay, and people always bring, I've heard this before I've actually heard the song, that people was like, well, people love Supersonic Racing. Okay, let's look at the lyrics of Supersonic Racing. Let's actually look at them. Which, by the way, shout out. I'm shouting out TJ Davis. That's her name. Thank you, Lord. I'm tired. I gotta go to bed soon. But shout out TJ Davis. Amazing person. Amazing woman. I met her at Sonic Expo last year. Was amazing to work with. And it was great. I actually was able to have breakfast one time with her. Like, no joke. I actually did have breakfast with her once. That's crazy. Like, that was definitely the highlight of that trip. So let's look at it. Come on, run away. You don't have to stay. We're nearly out of time, but you're doing fine. So stay on track and don't look back. Just feel the pace. Come on now, race. That's the first verse. Now the first verse here. Traveling so fast. Is this the future or the past? Not stopping anyone. Watch me grab up on the rings now. Not stopping anyone. Zoom past them. I got rings. Wild. Crazy. Grab those golden rings. Those things will make the engine sting better than anyone. So I want you to notice that here, Supersonic Racing, it's actually having sentence structure. It actually makes sense. It's not rhyming for the sake of rhyming. It's not trying to reference rings. It's not trying to reference Sonic all the time. In fact, if it wasn't for the fact that it literally says Supersonic Racing, it would be a completely normal song outside of that. Granted, it would be mid, but it's just Supersonic Racing that makes it peak. But that's not the point. The point is that this is an actual sentence. It's an actual train of thought. Like, it's supposed, the whole thing is supposed to be, because the whole vibe of Sonic R, the whole vibe of Sonic R was music that is, like, motivational, weirdly enough. I don't know why, but it works. Because it at least stays with that same central theme. It stays with that central theming, and all the sentences are actual thoughts. Again, let's look back to this. Here we go. Time to glow. Fast like whoa. Out of control. What the fuck does that mean? Like, I got no doubt that I put in the work. I got my power. I'm going berserk. Crazy locations. You could argue that it's trying to capture the chaos of the racetrack. It's trying to capture the overall chaos and the fun, arcadey wackiness of the game. But it doesn't quite land. Because it's like, it's meaningless. It feels like meaningless words that's put together. That's why I think it's bad. It has nothing to do with it being corny. Sonic music is corny. We all know this. Come on, most of Sonic Adventure stuff is peak, but it's also hella corny. Like, come on, you cannot look at, like, Sweet Passion, the Amy Rose theme, and tell me you understand what the hell she's even saying half the time. But at least that has the benefit of its instrumental being so wild, so crazy, and at least there's some train of thought. You get an idea of where it's coming from, at least. And you can argue that there's something deeper to extrapolate from it. I have yet to recognize that. It still sounds like nonsense to me, but that's besides the point. But it's like, I don't know. I think I just said all I needed to say, to be honest. That's kind of why I don't really... It's like, that's kind of why it's just like, if I would have ranked this song, I would give it probably a C. Because it's not a bad song. I think people saying it's like one of the worst songs in Sonic have not played Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood, or haven't listened to the overall monstrosity that is Sonic Superstar's soundtrack. I still stand by that that's probably one of the worst Sonic soundtracks ever. Probably not the worst. Again, Sonic Chronicles exist, but it is pretty bad. Like, yeah, Goku Black, you're right. Endless Possibility is peak. It's one of my favorite songs. I tear up when I hear that song. And it's corny as hell. But like, it's one of those things where it's like, at least it's trying to say a message. It's a train of thought. Speed Jungle. Speed Jungle was good. Like, the thing about Superstar is, it's the reason why I say it's the worst soundtrack. It's not because of the songs itself necessarily. There are some stinkers in there, but a lot of T-Lobes and stuff is actually pretty good. And it's just overall, my problem with the overall soundtrack is that it's jumbled. It's all over the place. There is no central theme. It feels like 10 different composers were said to make 5 songs and none of them communicated with each other. It's all over the place. I would much rather have, a soundtrack that is either all good or all bad or mostly good or mostly bad. This is such a mixed bag, like a jumbled mess of a soundtrack. Like, I feel like if I had any real negative opinions that I'm going to stand by, it's that. I really do think that Sonic Superstars has the worst soundtrack overall. But I think my overall point with this is that I want to make sure it's clear that the reason why this song is bad and let me rephrase. I'm sorry. The reason why I think this song is mid, it's not because of the instrumentation. The instrumentation is actually pretty good. It's fine. It's fine from pretty good. It's not necessarily because of the vocals. The vocals have like some weird timbre. Like, I think the guy from Busted, his vibrato sometimes takes him off pitch, and it makes it sound like kind of weird to me. But maybe it works for some people. I don't know. Just for me, it's a little weird. But that's not really the overall problem. The main problem is the lyrics. It's not because it's corny. It's because there is no point. It's a bunch of words jumbled together. That's it. Every song that you could think of, Supersonic Racing, Endless Possibilities, fucking Sweet Passion. Say what you will about any of those songs. There is a message. There's some type of thought that's going through it. The only thing that's going through Cross the Worlds is, look at the rings. Wow, the rings are cool. Now we're going through a big ring. The ring powers my engine. Let's get more rings. Like, it's nonsense. It's just nonsense. I don't think that this song is like the worst ever. If you're saying that this is the worst ever, no. Fist Bump still is a thing. Almost Dead from Shadow the Hedgehog is still a thing. There are so many worse songs that Sonic has produced than this. It's just mid. It is just, I'm not really angry. I'm just disappointed, dude. Like, I'm really just disappointed. I don't know, man. The more I think about it, the worse it gets me. But I think I'm going to settle in. We're just going to give it a C. We're just going to give it a C, and we're going to keep it moving. All right?